think it's inconceivable after the Christmas we had or didn't have last year. I think the idea that the government will again impose rigid restrictions in a way that means we can't celebrate Christmas again this year, I think is just an absolute non-starter. I don't think people would stand for it. I mean, I think, Nigel, you're probably right in terms of the restrictions being a bit more relaxed in our country compared to places in Europe, for example. Because I think with the COVID situation, we have been, almost falling into a culture of what some people have called safetyism, where we just implement the most robust restrictions in response to a threat that hasn't quite yet materialised and which, doesn't yet appear in terms of the Omicron variant to be that serious. So it does need a sensible, level-headed approach. There's no question about that. And I think it's right and proper that we haven't yet imposed some of the most rigid restrictions like some other countries have. Because the problem is this: I mean, this virus will continue to mutate, as you said, and we will continue, perhaps for years to come, to see variants. And if every time we were to impose mass lockdowns, if we were to impose the most rigid restrictions, compulsory vaccinations, etc., every time there was a new variant, then frankly that would be a never-ending scenario, and it's just a non-starter. So I would much prefer us that we did take an approach like Sweden, which I think has handled it more rationally, and I think it serves Sweden in the long run.